Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Under the Palms. Today we got Justin.
You.
We got Steven.
Hey.
And we got David.
What's up, guys?
I'm Forrest. Real quick before we get started, we put out a couple episodes now. We want to hear more from you guys. Let us know what you guys are thinking in the comments below, what you like, what you guys don't like, what you guys want to hear us talk about, and so on.
We could talk about David's diet. I know he loves that topic.
Oh
Dude,
my
let's
God.
talk about this motherfucker's diet.
Oh my God.
This
You're,
is a
like,
fucking-
you'll make truckers puke.
How much chocolate milk do you think you consume in a day?
Yeah. Like, homeless people are like, nah.
He's had a tub of ice cream and 6 seltzers
Like,
today.
he
for
eats the
food.
most fucked up shit, like, combinations.
I've only had 2 of them.
Oh,
Oh,
let's
okay.
do this. Let's talk about his fucking...
Oh yeah, we're
His diet.
recording.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I started recording when you started going off on David.
Oh. Fuck, sorry, dude.
Feels good. No, it's fine.
I love you. Yeah, but your diet is fucking redonk, dude.
It's just stuff I've always known it to be the way it is.
I'm speechless.
I haven't killed over yet, and I still look like I'm in decent shape.
You do. You look fucking awesome.
Yeah, I don't know
dude.
how the fuck it works.
Yeah.
I think your
I don't
body's
get it
just
either.
starving, and it's like, all right, well, let's get rid of this fat.
It's, you know what it is? He's Russian. Russians just look awesome, like no matter what they do.
Can't argue against that, I guess.
Yeah, they do.
Dude, this guy brought home for breakfast today. He brought a pint of ice cream, banana pie ice cream, and ate it, all of it. It was 105 grams of sugar, and he washed it down with a seltzer.
No, I bought him a bagel.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
It is fucking alarming.
That was a
But
delicious
rad.
fucking bagel, by the way.
That was a good bagel.
My body nourished that thing.
I smelt it. I smelt the bagel that you were eating on my second vodka soda.
It was It was like a garlicky herb with
It's the first real food.
Yeah,
your
why are
body's
we
had in
giving
months.
David shit about his diet when Justin's diet?
Oh, let's not fucking.
Yeah,
bring
let's
it
talk
on
about
me.
Justin's diet,
No,
because
no.
Justin-
I eat
Justin-
salads and shit.
Justin
dude.
woke
I
up-
might-
We
I
had
might-
seltzer today.
What did
Whoa,
Justin
dude.
say this morning, David?
I
What did
fuck-
Justin say this morning he was going to have for breakfast?
oh, he's gonna have a cocktail for to start to wake up,
How dare you?
to wake his brain up.
How dare you?
Well, yeah. Otherwise, he starts seeing people and hearing voices.
He starts.
That was really uncalled for. Steven.
You know, I think. Yeah, never mind.
No, fucking say it.
Come on.
Fucking say
Come
it.
on.
Go ahead. Spit it out.
I think Justin's a fag. That's all I think about right now.
That's not what you're gonna say.
That's not what I was gonna say.
What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say I think right now too having an oven helps,
What the fuck are you talking about? An oven?
like for cooking.
So you guys
I'm
want to hear?
lost.
You guys want to hear about a news story I read the other day?
Yes.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Let's
Yeah.
hear it.
So I'm sitting there on my computer and I'm bored and I see a little pop up just for some news and I click on it and the first story I see is this teacher. I forget what state it was in, but this teacher tells the headline is teacher dismissed for making kids pick cotton in class. And I'm like, "Oh, this is fucking great. I got to read this." So
What was like when was this? Was this like a like what topic or like subject was she teaching? Do you know?
I saw this shit.
So
in
it
the
was
news, too.
a history class. It was a history class, right?
Okay.
So the more I read, the more I was like, okay, I feel like this wasn't that bad,
Yeah.
but it got way blown out of proportion because there were kids in the class who didn't take too kindly to it, and they told on their parents, and the teacher got suspended and all this shit. But
Were they the black kids?
I don't know. I don't see color. So
Yeah, for real, dude.
I don't see color. I told that to someone I worked with. I don't see color. They were black and they laughed.
It's like
They're
ultimate
okay.
racism
But
right there.
there was a
Oh,
little
see
more to it though. So there's what it basically said is the teacher was accused of making the students pick cotton and putting them in handcuffs, and
I love how they added the handcuffs.
Yikes.
but I don't know if you guys ever did this, but in my 8th grade class we did like an entire slave boat simulation. It was this entire day. We had to sign a permission slip for it, and basically like they brought us into the history classroom. It was super serious, right? And they're telling us, everyone take this really seriously. This is what people actually went through. And like, we just want to give you like kind of a picture of what it might have been like so you can have
Was
a
it a
little
bunch
more.
of white kids?
There was there was a couple black kids and some Mexican kids and some white kids.
You know, I can't say I never did that, but we did do. We had a blitz day in England where we were pretending to be like evacuated children, and we were going out, and we had our pillowcases with a few stuff that we would bring in, and it was pretty cool, man. Like the blitz was yeah, but I never did the
Like from World War II.
Yeah, from World War II. Yeah, in England we did that.
Cool. Yeah, but so that you want to go? All right. So they bring us into the classroom, and the lights are all off, and they lay us down, and dude, our fucking teacher has a full-on bullwhip, and he's cracking it in the class.
Shut
Holy shit.
fuck up.
And they're
dude.
yelling in gibberish, like, because you know the when they were bringing slaves over, they couldn't understand the English, so they're just yelling in gibberish, and they make you lay down, and they lay chains across you, and they're yelling and banging shit, and they do it
This
for like
actually happened?
yeah, and they do it in 8th grade.
That explains a lot.
Yeah, and okay, yeah, and then eventually they let us go, but it was like
Eventually they let us go.
then we ran north and followed the drinking gourd and got the fuck out of there. But
What slaves never heard? Then they let us go.
yeah, so that was the story I thought was funny.
Wait, tell me
Wow,
about.
I'm like
Mhm.
blown away by that.
Yeah.
I never.
I really
my
thought
school
this was
never.
a normal thing.
No, my school never came close to
No.
anything like this.
Fuck no.
That's
Yeah.
wild. That's
No,
wild.
No.
An actual simulation of
That's gnar, dude.
a slave boat.
Yeah, you know, Algebra 1, history, slave boat simulations, the normal shit.
That's.
I must have missed
Gnarly.
that class.
Yeah.
We also had like they split the class into the North and South when we were studying the Civil War, and
Was
they
this
had
homeschool?
the southern part of the class. Yeah, this is homeschool. It took me a second to catch that. The southern kids had to learn the what's that song? I Wish I Was in Dixie. And we had to sing it.
Oh,
We had to sing it in front of the class. But I was on the northern side, so I got to do the northern.
was
end,
this
so.
like a play almost like a
Kind of, it
like
was
a-
like
like an
just a rehearsal. Like you just learn the song and everyone gets up and sings it
like
together.
just in the class? You didn't have to like do it in front of the
Just in
school or
front of
anything.
class,
Like there wasn't
yeah.
like a big assembly.
No, just in front of
No.
class. Yeah,
So,
hit me.
speaking with teachers and students and stuff, there was something you told me the other day about a teacher and a student, and how the teacher was like trying to get the student to sleep with him. Remember that shit?
That was me.
Was that you?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I was trying to sleep with a student.
Lean in closer to your mic.
Maybe not say that close to the mic.
Oh yeah, wait. So what were you doing with this?
Oh yeah, that was David. Yeah, we were
Yeah,
talking
no,
about
tell
this.
us this. Tell
Dude,
us,
this shit
tell
is
us what you did.
gangster.
Yeah, I read about this. It was a 21-year-old girl, and she
Oh,
was
yeah,
the
karate
teacher.
instructor.
Karate,
right?
yeah,
That's right, the karate
Oh,
instructor.
karate
Yeah, hell yeah,
instructor,
dude.
yes.
This shit's so funny.
And it even showed a little
horrible,
demonstration
Justin.
of her doing karate, and she was like screaming to high heaven, as they do when they do their forms. But yeah, she invited the student who was I believe 10 or 11.
11.
11.
Oh, the 20-year-old that was the teacher.
That was the
Female.
teacher, and the 11-year-old, and she, I guess they had a text thread, or they had said something, and she said that no one was home, and that the kid could
My
come
parents
over.
aren't home. You can come over.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
what
the kid,
10-year-old kid?
Listen to what the fucking kid said,
And-
dude. What a
well,
gangster.
and the kid said, "I don't care."
Yeah. So the
I
I'm
fell
fucking
asleep.
the
tired.
karate instructor
I'm going to
says
sleep.
the
Yeah.
karate instructor says. If you come over, I'll have sex with you. And the kid said, I don't care. I'm tired. And
Yeah.
went to sleep. And then told his parents the next day.
That's a true
I bet he's
pimp.
gonna regret that when he gets older.
Nah,
Number
dude.
one.
That's a true
But-
fucking pimp right
no,
there.
that's
Yeah,
awesome.
He ain't simping, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know, dog.
She nearly raped that kid, dude.
I know.
You know what's
Wow.
funny? It's funny for like when women teachers like hit on fucking boys, everyone's like, "Fuck yeah, dude, that's sick." But then when it's like the other way around, where it's like men are, hitting on girls, they're creeps.
Well, imagine if your son was getting laid by the teacher, and you're like, "Oh shit!"
Well, there was a South Park
Oh,
thing
my
on that
dad
where
would
it's
have
like,
fucking high-fived me. Like,
Yeah,
"Yeah,
exactly.
that's my boy.
and then imagine if your son was getting laid by the male teacher.
yeah, it's
Uh,
not rad at
That
all.
wouldn't
No.
really sit well with
Well,
anybody.
but-
Hold on,
I'm
let's
just
back
saying.
up here real quick.
Yeah.
How old were you guys when you guys got cell phones?
Oh, I was in.
I was 6th grade. I got one right when I got into middle school, but it was a flip phone, no internet.
Yeah, I had a
access.
flip phone. Yeah, it must have been the same time.
So how old would you have been? 6th grade.
12.
yeah, 12, 13, yeah,
Yeah.
11 to 12, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about
So I
you?
was thinking, what 10-year-old kid has a cell phone that can text, and how did the karate instructor get his number in the first place?
Well, that's normal now. Like all
Oh,
kids
yeah,
have
yeah.
cell phones, dude.
Really?
I worked at the surf shop,
Yeah.
and some kid came in with an
Yeah.
iPhone, and I was like, dude, you can't be more than 9 or 10.
I think my little niece, she's like 5, 6 years old, and she has a fucking cell phone.
Yeah, I think now
It's
it's
the
parents are
norm,
putting
dude.
it in
I
front of
don't
their
understand
kids.
that.
It's just how it is now. I mean, I feel like
It's just
parents
the fucking norm, dog.
parents give the phones to the kids, and the kids kind of are quiet and they're entertained, and I think that's just how it works. And then all of a sudden, boom, you
Yeah,
got
it's
smart
either
kids.
that or like the parents. Like for me, the reason I ended up getting a phone is because my parents had to pick me up after school,
Yeah.
but they couldn't pick me up right away, so I had like some independent time. So they needed to be able to like call me and find out where I was. After
Do you
school.
remember? I don't know if you guys would remember this. There was a phone for kids back in the day
Yes,
where
I remember that. I
you
used to
you
sell
could
cell
call
phones.
like you could call two people. You could either call 911
yeah.
or you could call like your home phone number.
That's
no,
hilarious.
No, there was 4 buttons, and it was
Yeah.
all pre like phone numbers. Like
Yeah.
you put in there. So like
I think you
your
get
mom,
like
your dad,
your mom, your dad,
grandma, or whatever,
and
and you
the
just
home
press
phone.
the button, and it'll yeah.
Yeah.
Did it have the plugs number in it too?
The what?
The plug.
What
if you
is
wanna,
that?
if you want
for a
to,
kid.
yeah, you're,
A
you know,
plug?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, you're
buying
running
weed.
low on fruit gushers.
yeah, you need
Gotta
your plug.
Resupply.
Justin might be dating himself by not knowing what the plug is.
Yeah.
All right, you know what, dude? The cat's out
Hey,
of
he's
the
got
bag.
2
I'm fucking
phones.
41 years old. All right, all
Plug.
right.
Not yet.
I know. Have we been
Not
talking
yet.
about this?
Not
Like,
till Friday.
yeah, not till Friday.
Yeah.
Shout out to
I
my
think
birthday
even
on Friday.
cavemen had plugs.
Fuck
probably
you,
for like stones and stuff.
Whatever.
Even Jesus had a plug when you guys were in 3rd grade together.
Totally, totally.
iPhones didn't even
Steven.
come out till you were like 30 years old, right?
Fuck, dude. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is the fucking abuse that I take from these guys. Bullshit.
We keep you young.
Yeah, whatever.
Raises blood pressure a little bit.
You know, honestly,
Fuck
like
you.
the more and more that I go into life, I wish that my phone only had 4 fucking numbers in it, and it was just like I
Yeah.
talk to the same.
Yeah.
don't-
No,
I don't-
you fucking don't.
Dude, I do sometimes. Not all the time. Like sometimes I'm glad to like be able to talk to new people and all that, but sometimes I'm like, I just wish I did not have.
The
this
only
fucking thing.
reason why I got a smartphone is because of my job. Because I needed to research stuff, be on the internet, and now on my job, all I have is Wi-Fi. I don't have cell service.
Mhm.
If it wasn't for that, I would totally have a flip phone. I don't need Instagram, Snapchat.
I'm
none of that
100 with
stuff.
you, dude, on that one.
Yeah.
You know,
David doesn't sleep for like 48 hours because he's on his phone.
I love my phone. You know, I do.
Hey, I love that you owned it.
I love my phone. I love using it for photos, but I also love seeing other things on it. And I think I going back to the texting comment. I think I look at all the past texts in my phone and all the people I don't talk to. Like there's just a whole list in your messages about your contacts you never talk to anymore, and I think that's pretty funny. We just have all these names, but I'm pretty bad at the whole phone texting thing, so that might be just.
Oh, I am the worst when it comes to responding to messages and texts. I am so
you really?
bad. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because most of the time, I get them, and I just kind of look at my phone, I clear the message because I'm doing something.
Yeah, you're on the.
And
the
then
high
I just
seas.
never get it back to doing it. Or I don't see my phone until it's fucking, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, something like that. And, I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to text him now because
Right.
that'd be kind of weird.
That'd be rude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
I have good luck getting a hold of you between 7 and 9 a.m.
Yeah,
Justin
that's, a
doesn't
good,
get it, like,
that's a good time to text me.
6:30.
Early in the morning, right when I'm waking up.
What'd you say, David?
I mean, I would be texting Justin that late.
You only hit up Justin at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, I know.
Classic hey you up.
Fast asleep.
Yeah, no, I think the best thing for your mental health living in this van is that your phone fucking dies.
That's true. I have to actually be careful. I do actually have to be pretty careful about that.
Yeah.
Well, we
So-
got this little outlet over here. You can come.
Don't
Oh.
you
Use.
fucking dare
Oh,
use
there we
that
go.
outlet. That
I'm
goes
pretty sure
on
that
my
goes on
power
his bill, yeah.
No,
Don't
it
you
doesn't.
fucking dare
No.
use that shit.
Well, that goes into my power bill.
Fuck you guys.
Does that actually go into your power bill?
You know what? I'm gonna.
Get
What if-
away from my
what if-
outlet.
What? A,
Let me tell
Get
you this.
off
Let me
my
tell you this.
outlet.
Me and Forrest went to fucking 7-Eleven the other day, right? And we were getting alcohol. He gets carded and I don't.
No, other
Oh,
way
wait,
around.
The other, yeah, the other way
He
around.
got carded and I didn't.
21
and that
year
happened
old
again
fucking
today.
21-year-old kid gets carded and a 41-year-old guy doesn't.
Yeah, and that happened again today. I didn't get carded again at 7-Eleven.
So, ladies, I look young.
but he does not act young.
Yeah, I do, dude.
He's a refined
so
gentleman.
let's talk about this the shooting that happened the other day right outside here.
Oh yeah, Justin.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
why'd
why,
you do that?
David?
Fuck you, dude.
Nice, same joke.
I guess
Different
Justin
people.
Wow,
wasn't
real
getting carded and
original.
he just started shooting everybody.
So David, I think David or Justin know the most about it. So let's hear.
I
you guys
don't
go.
Yeah,
know. I don't
I'm
know anything about
interested.
it. I have no idea.
Well, let me tell you how it went down. We were going by In-N-Out, and we saw this car in the parking lot, and there was all this fucking tape. It was taped off.
At first, when he said we were going down by In-N-Out, I was like, wait, is he talking like he was there?
Well,
Was
there's
this actually him?
No, there's an In-N-Out by the fucking McDonald's. God damn it.
Yeah.
But we were driving by it, and I remember looking at that, going, "Someone got fucking killed here."
Because it was all taped off and stuff.
Yeah, it was all
Bunch of
taped
police
off.
You
cars.
said it too.
He should
You're
be
like,
a
you're
detective.
like, dude, I
Shit
wonder if someone got shot there.
He should
It
be
looked
a
like someone got
detective.
shot.
I literally felt like someone got fucking killed here.
World's best detective. Blood everywhere.
Walk up there with my shirt off.
What do you think, Justin?
Yeah,
someone died here.
someone
yeah.
died.
Yeah. So we like ate In-N-Out. We came back, and then I remember driving by it again and going, "Fuck, dude! I think someone literally got murked there." And
Then we drove away.
we drove away. But then we looked it up, and yeah, fucking some old guy.
He lived long enough to give a test. What do you call it when they give a testimony? I guess, or he was able
Yeah,
to tell
a
the cops
description.
what happened.
A
Description.
statement.
Yeah.
A
So
statement,
basically,
sorry.
basically, what happened was like down by the Costco on Morena. He was waiting to go into work at like 5 a.m. This poor guy.
Early riser.
Yeah, he's going to work 5 a.m. Yeah. Anyways, so
Not everyone knows what that's like.
Yeah.
yeah, for real, David. Can I just fucking tell this story?
It's a good story. It's a good
Fuck,
story.
man.
It is a good
So
story.
the guy's chilling in his car, right? Waiting to go into work, 5 a.m. And some fucking dude walks up to his window, knocks on the window. The guy doesn't respond. And he shoots the guy twice. One in the chest, one in the arm.
Double tap.
Right.
Wait, so you said it was at the Costco in Morena?
Yeah, no, it was an office building right next to the Costco off Morena.
So this guy
Boulevard.
drove from Costco
I'm gonna get
to
to
the
that.
fucking McDonald's and PB?
That is
well,
correct.
and
let's,
died.
let's get to that.
So
Oh, okay.
we're gonna get
Yeah.
to that.
Oh, okay.
So the guy walks up, knocks on the thing. He doesn't respond to him, so the guy shoots him. Right? Shoots him twice. Shoots him once in the arm, once in the chest.
Maybe he was trying to get his attention.
79 years old guy, right? So the guy takes off. He drives to the McDonald's, probably about a mile away. Drives to the McDonald's, runs into the McDonald's, is like, "Oh my God, I'm shot. Like, this is what's going on, blah, blah, blah." They call the cops. Cops come. And the guy was able to tell the cops what the guy looked like, what happened, all this other stuff. Ambulance comes, picks him up, takes him to the hospital. He dies.
You know, I could think about 4 different places I'd rather go than McDonald's.
Well, I think that was probably the
Four?
only place that was open.
Yeah,
You
that's
only
why he
have
fucking
5
drove
o'clock
there,
in the
dude.
morning.
Right,
Yeah,
okay.
5 o'clock in the morning is the only
Okay.
place. Yeah,
Honestly,
so-
that's
Police station.
fucking genius.
That is actually pretty smart. I
well,
guess,
yeah,
You
it
got
is.
shot and you're like, where? Like, what am I gonna do? Like, if you got shot, what would you do?
I'd
Drive
get
to
a
the hospital.
I'd get a Big Mac for sure.
There's a hospital closer than McDonald's.
Is there?
No,
To the Costco?
no, dude, it's right around the corner.
Maybe
It's
it was-
literally around the corner. Do you know what we're talking about?
Maybe
Like,
it was
right when you
somewhere.
get onto the
Which
5.
Costco are we talking
Morena,
about?
like right here.
There's a Costco right there?
Yeah, it's big,
That's what
and
she
it
said.
has a
fucking
gas
kidding
station
me?
too.
Oh, I didn't know there was
He
a
was getting
Costco right
commuting
there.
to a different Costco, apparently.
Fuck, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to the one. There's one like
On the other way.
over in Claremont.
No,
Oh,
there's
okay.
one right around
Well,
the corner.
Good to know.
Yeah.
They sell liquor there.
No, but that's genius, dude.
Yeah,
To be able
I
to,
mean,
to think
Like
it's
that,
to,
barely
terrifying
to
know.
though.
drive to a McDonald's to give a description to the guy.
Well,
And
yeah.
so, you know, you drive by calling 911 and, you know, sitting somewhere. He drove to the fucking McDonald's to give a description to, you know, someone.
yeah, he was shot up,
Yeah.
like dying.
This is just another
Yeah.
reason not to wake up early.
Yeah, moral of the story, don't wake up early.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Start work at 9, like everyone else.
You don't even start work at 9, dude.
I know.
When's
That's
the
why I'm
last
alive.
time you went to work at 9?
All right, that was a little rough.
Fuck your life, bing bong.
We'll be hearing
Okay,
about
so
his family in the comments.
Moral of the
You know
story.
what? This isn't something we should be laughing about. This is like straight up gangster shit in our neighborhood.
Yeah, and
we're
it's not
gangsters,
like a
so we
bad-
live this.
It's not like a bad part of town, you know?
No, it's not. That's
No.
the scary
It's just
part.
so random.
Like some innocent man that was going to work got murdered for nothing. Literally lived 79 years and got murdered for nothing.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. I wonder what the guy wanted if you were just like when he knocked on the door
His
when he
car.
rolled down.
He wanted his car.
Do you think it was
Oh, yeah?
like a homeless guy or just like,
So it was a
like
Mexican
who,
dude.
who
that-
is up
probably
at 5 in the
homeless.
morning thinking about murder?
Someone who's doing methamphetamine.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
say someone who's
it's
fucking
gotta be
tweaking.
meth.
Yeah.
Well, I got a homeless story if you guys want to.
Oh
hear.
yeah, let's hear
Fuck
that.
yeah.
This is
Let's
a
hear about
fun
this
little one.
God, I hate the
The
homeless.
other day. Oh, this pissed me off. This fucking guy. So I'm driving down. What's that street? Does Garnett go all the way to that intersection to 5? I was on Garnett.
Yeah.
Turning
yeah.
turning left to go to get on 5 North.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
And
yeah.
there's 2 turn lanes going left, right? And I'm in the
Mhm.
I'm in the left one. So I'm really close to this homeless guy. And there's a big semi truck next to me, just to my right. And then there's a car in front of him. And the light turns green, and the guy in front of the semi truck doesn't go right away.
Yeah.
So the semi truck honks his horn, right? Normal thing. Happens
Right.
every day. Well, I happen to be looking at the homeless guy when this happens, and the homeless guy looked at this person who wasn't going with such a look of disgust and fucking started shaking his head.
Giving the guy shit.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, you are holding a cardboard sign, wearing a drug rug, sweatpants, and flip-flops, asking for money, and you are judging this guy for looking down at his cell phone at a red light.
Yeah.
Leave
I
him the
hate-
f-
I hate that
dude, that
too.
pissed me off so much.
I don't
I'm
know.
like, I don't like if you're. I don't care
Fuck
if
the
you're
homeless, dude. I hate those motherfuckers.
No, well, I mean, if they're going through some shit, that
And you-
sucks. But like,
No.
like, where do you get off treating people like that?
don't-
Like,
I-
Did you guys ever
you're-
hear
you're
about
doing
that
things
story?
right.
Did you guys hear about that story where I think it was a fire truck that pulled up to a scene and some homeless guy hopped in the fire truck and started driving
I
it?
saw
Oh
that.
my
I
god!
saw that on TV.
You did see that?
Yeah.
Wait, that happened?
That happened.
Yeah. No, this is a true thing.
Yeah.
It was this homeless guy. He used to be a
Yeah.
truck driver. Yeah, he used to be like a
Where was
semi truck
this?
driver. I don't know where this
I
was.
think this was in L.A.
Oh, it was
That
in
sounds
L.A.
I
about
think it
right.
was in LA.
That sounds right.
Was he
Yeah.
good at driving this truck?
Yeah,
No.
no, that's the thing. He was he was a retired truck driver. And later, when they reviewed the footage, they're like, "Yeah, the guy drove it perfectly. Like,
drove-
there's no damage done. Like, we're not even really mad about it. We just wanted our truck back."
You drive it back to the station. Where'd
That's
he go?
understandable.
No, he was just joyrunning, just
Yeah.
around town.
Finding fires
And-
around
and-
town.
The thing is, like, the reason why this stopped was because a bunch of his like homeless buddies,
Yeah.
his friends, like the different homeless camps, or whatever, found out that was him driving the fire truck. Because he was driving by, like waving at him, like, "Yeah, look at me,
Yeah, he
like,
was in a good old
look
time,
what I'm
dude.
doing." Yeah, no, he was having a great time.
Yeah.
Living his best
Uh,
life.
So he was going by.
I made it.
He was going by, like waving at all his
Homeless
homeless friends and stuff.
My homeless homies.
Do homeless people call each other homies?
I don't know.
Probably. I
Don't have
know.
homes. No. What's up, my no homie?
No.
Oh,
Anyways.
I just got
I
that.
think.
Homelessy.
That was sick.
What's up, homelessy?
What's up, my homelessy?
My homies.
My
I
no
just-
homie.
I just got that.
Yeah, but so how the whole like thing stopped was when his friends saw that it was him. They literally like stood out in the road or something, like formed a chain so he would stop, and
He just doesn't
the
care.
homeless guys like talked him out of the truck.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude. I saw that whole thing
God,
unravel.
they really are his no homies.
yeah.
I'm
No,
not-
they.
I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. Like, it sucks if you like are homeless because of like circumstances where you become homeless. That sucks.
Oh yeah, I
you
was
know?
homeless for 6 months.
Right, it happens,
Yeah.
and I get that, and like people recover from it. But fuck these motherfuckers that do drugs and like
That's the
beg,
one
beg
line,
for
you
money,
know?
dude. I
Yeah.
can't stand that shit.
That separates guys who are bad, down on their luck, and guys who are just gave up. You know.
No, I used to have a lot of compassion for homeless people, but I started to realize that a lot of these assholes are just junkies, and they choose to do that shit. So fuck them, dude.
Well, going from Santa Cruz to San Diego will give you that perspective. I mean, there's
Well, no, I mean,
Santa Cruz
you know,
is the
you-
worst
you-
cesspool for homeless
It
people
is,
these
dude.
days.
But you know what? I think the turning point was when I saw this older man in front of the store one time, and I was like, I was chatting with him, and I said, "Hey, I'm gonna buy you some food." You know, I went inside, bought him some food, and I come outside, and he goes, "Oh, I don't like this. Do you have the receipt?" And I was like, "You can fuck right off, dude." Like, I don't know.
what
man.
did you do? Did you keep the food?
I just walked away. I was just like, "Well, fucking eat it."
Nice.
Yeah, beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah, man. Like,
You didn't
I'm
ask if
try-
you had
I'm trying to-
a peanut allergy.
I hate you. You're like the worst.
What's your preference, sir? Do you have any preferences on?
Well, let me make you a fucking salad.
I actually don't eat salads.
That's what he said. He's like, oh, I don't like this fucking flavor.
I
Can
don't
you give
like-
me the receipt?
Oh my!
I don't like my food unless it's been out of the trash.
Yeah. I was literally blown away, but like, I don't know, man. I can't stand the homeless. I think they're fucking idiots. And grow up, dude. Fucking stop doing drugs. Ruins your life.
Yeah.
And you
Well,
know,
I think
I'm
it's
all
a lot-
for having a good time, but like, come on, dude.
Have you ever not had your phone on you and you were kind of looking for your phone and you wanted to check it? Have you ever had that, guys, happen? Where
Never.
You didn't have your phone on you and you're like, oh, thinking about your phone.
Never.
I think.
Well, yeah.
I've had that happen.
Yeah, I think that's for us. That is our version of an addiction. I think that is how they feel, maybe like, but with
It's like
drugs.
a
That's
compulsive
literally no excuse
Like-
because you are doing fine in life.
Well, it's like me with sugar.
Well, let me tell you this story. I remember as a kid, there was this one corner where it was always the same homeless guy standing out there with a sign, ask for money and stuff. People would stop, give him money. I always remembered seeing him there. I kind of felt bad for him. I was fucking a kid. I was 8 years old or something like that. And then I remember one day I went out to dinner with my family to this nice restaurant. And all of a sudden I look over. There's the fucking homeless dude, all dressed up. He's got a brand new iPhone
Shut the
at
fuck.
this nice restaurant,
up,
taking his
dude.
taking, not his.
Wow.
He was
Shut
there with
up.
like a friend or
That really happened.
yeah. I don't remember if it was a girl or a guy. I was with I don't think it was with his family, but I think it was like just some random guy like his friend. Yeah, he walked into a nice restaurant all dressed up. After just standing on, he was there for months, just standing there begging for money.
There are stories of that, like people who are fake homeless and they just
Yeah.
they rake in the money, and then they walk around a little bit and then get in their cars in some parking lot and then just drive off.
Just a fucking Porsche.
yeah.
Yeah.
For actually though, there's a couple of people who do that and there's videos.
I watched a documentary on that. Yeah.
because those guys they can make a lot of money.
How about those people that bring their whole entire fucking family out there, their kids, their babies, and they fucking beg for money? That's
Yeah.
fucked.
A story just actually came back to me in Santa Cruz one time. I was like 17 years old. I was walking. I wasn't with my dad, but I was down there. I was out there alone for some reason, like on whatever that main street is in downtown. And I'm going by this homeless guy, and he's like, "Hey." I heard that. Nice.
Best sound in
we
the
got
world.
Yeah.
we got a new microphone for a little
Yeah.
little surprise on the next episode.
Yeah.
So we're
But-
trying to get this thing dialed in. It's
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
picking up a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, so I'm walking by this homeless guy and he's like, "Hey man, you got some money?" And I look at my wallet and the only thing I had was a $5, and I pulled it out and I gave it to him. And he's like, "Oh, dude, you got a 10 or anything?"
Shut
I'm
the
fucking 17.
fuck up, dude.
And I'm like, "No, man."
I hope you
don't."
didn't give him that 5.
Well, I'd already given it to him, but I
God
have
damn
not
it,
given a
David.
homeless person money since.
damn it,
I'm like,
Steven.
"Fuck you, dude."
Yeah.
I almost called you David.
Well,
Unreal.
I was, I was a young buck,
You
not
know,
too
I-
street smart at the time.
I get stuck in that thinking when like I go in both ways. I sometimes I get frustrated with them, but then I also think too that that's someone's son, that's someone's daughter out there tweaking on the streets.
No, I agree with you.
And it does sort of sway. I mean, the money thing, yeah, I think I haven't given money to any of them recently, but yeah, I get because yeah, you're like, oh, I wonder what they were like at 7 having a birthday party. Like I'm sure they.
Yeah.
And then one day, a couple wrong decisions, and now they're just destined to live on the streets. I think that's
It's sad.
unfortunate.
That's different. There's definitely like different types of homeless people. There are
Right.
people that are there just to beg for money, don't want to work, just want free handouts. There are people out there that have mental diseases and just can't function on their own pretty much.
Well,
And
whenever
then
I
there are
see-
people that are there due to unfortunate circumstances.
Whenever I see like younger people in their 20s and 30s, it's like, dude, you can fucking work. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
But
I
what
mean,
if it's mental though? I mean, mental.
That's true.
Mental is a
you're right.
hell of
So-
a thing.
That's
I,
true.
I do have I got 3 stories. Well, three instances that combine into one story. When I was working for this ferry company back on the East Coast, they would actually hire homeless people to come and work. Guys would be down at the docks fishing and stuff, and if they were short-handed, it's like, hey, are any of you guys looking for a job? But the deal was they had to pass a drug test. If they
Ah,
could get
nice.
clean and pass a drug test, they could come and work. And I can't tell you how many people have flopped on that, where it's like, yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
could-
shocking.
I'll pass a drug test, like no problem, like I'll get clean and come and do it, and just never see him again, never show back up.
That's literally
Um,
what do you call it? It's a
It's shocking.
opportunity, and
Yeah,
the guys who really truly don't want to be homeless would take that, and they'd be
Right.
serious about it.
and we've had 2 guys out of the I don't know how many tens, maybe 100 people at the absolute most, maybe pushing it that we've asked. 2 out of those people have actually gotten clean and have, were actually down on their luck in bad circumstances,
Oh, wow.
and it came and worked. And one of them is actually a very, very good worker. Just shows up all the time, is there every day. You never hear any complaint from him. And the company takes very good care of him. They give him, paychecks. I think they got him his first apartment, bought a place for him to live in.
That's great.
And they buy him clothes and stuff. So he can take care of himself, but they make a point to take care of him because of how he was, and he's just such a good worker, just quiet, never complains. So they take good care of him. And then the other guy, he was working. He did a good job for I don't know about a year and a half, 2 years, and then he just dropped off the face of the earth all of a sudden, just relapsed, which is sad. But most of those guys, have been offered good jobs working on these boats, and have just completely flopped because they can't pass a drug test and they don't want to get clean, and they'd rather just be homeless than get clean.
But do you think it's a mental illness thing, or do you think it's like they just
Some of them, yeah,
wanted
because
to-
I've
Addiction is
talked
for
to
sure a
some of these
mental
people.
illness.
I've talked to some of these people, and I remember there was this one lady that used to come up and talk to me, and I would be having like 3 separate conversations with her. It was just multiple personalities. Just, we'd be talking about one thing, I'd answer that thing, and then all of a sudden we switched to another conversation, and she circled back to the other conversation we're having. And it's like I was just talking to like 3 different people at once, just talking to this one lady. So some of it is mental illness, I feel like, where they just get lost. They don't know anything else. I think that's just how it is. They can't really take care of themselves.
Do you think the sex would be like with 3 different other people too?
Here we fucking go. Here we fucking go, man. David Grant.
Yeah, so I
man.
had a 4-way one time.
Well, actually, hold on.
So
I
we slept
actually have
with
a
a
funny.
homeless person?
I have a funny story about that.
Oh, what?
So the town I used to live in, dude, it was kind of gnarly. There was a lot of homeless people. They made a documentary about the place actually on this whole drug issue that we have there.
What's the documentary called?
I don't remember, but if you look up the drug documentary made on Cape Cod, it'll come up. It was filmed in Hyannis, the town I grew up in.
Gape Cod.
Cape Cod, yeah. Anyways, I remember it was, I don't know, it was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I was sitting on the boat, like, decided, okay, I'm going to take a break. And I went up to the wheelhouse and just sat there. And next thing you know, I look up, and there's 2 homeless dudes and a homeless girl. And the homeless girl is, like, just putting on this show for him. Like, they gave her money to, like, strip down and, like, dance for her. They were
What?
blowing
she
her,
hot?
blowing him on the bench.
Was she hot?
I was quite a distance away. I mean, I was looking through the binoculars. I was like, "There's no way this is
absolutely.
actually
Of
happening."
course you
You
were.
saw it through the binoculars.
course
too.
you
That's
were.
perfect.
Yeah, I was like, dude, I was just blown away. I was like, "There's no way I am watch this." And I watched them like one by one. One would like grab her and like take her off to the bushes and go do whatever, probably fuck her. While the other one sat there and was jerking off. And then she'd come back and then grab the other one and take her off to the bushes, and then she'd come back, give him another show or whatever. Dude, I saw so much interesting stuff working at this harbor. I completely forgot about all this.
How long were you watching?
I
Oh,
got
until
up
they
at
left.
5.
Who wouldn't have watched? Come on, man. Who wouldn't have watched?
Yeah.
Honestly, I think
Yeah.
It's like
in
a
Half
fucking
Moon Bay-
train wreck, dude.
It's something you
That's
will
true.
never
That's true.
see again
That's
in your
true.
life. So
Yeah.
you're just so
I
like
probably would've
mesmerized. I
kept
was like,
watching.
I could not believe my eyes on what I was
I
seeing.
want to see where this goes.
Yeah,
Yeah, in Half Moon Bay when, during crab season, that was one of my favorite pastimes too. Actually, like
watching the people at the
late
top of-
night because
yeah.
there would be people and they would park on the pier, and I'd have to walk past them, to go to the boat, and I'd be
Yeah.
like, oh, these guys are pretty interesting here. I'd go to the boat, it'd be all dark in there, and I'd just prop up there with with the binos, and I just watch and see what they did, and they
Yeah.
never disappointed. They always did some weird, crazy stuff.
Dude, you see so much weird stuff that goes on when people think that they are alone in like this nice area. You see so much weird stuff. Oh, I got some I got like an endless amount of stories. I've seen so many like homeless fights, and the funny thing about the homeless fights, every one of them I've seen, someone has been carrying like 2 bags of groceries or a bag of something, and it always ends up getting thrown in the water every
Classic.
time, dude.
Classic.
Where do they get the groceries at, though?
I don't know.
Probably the grocery store.
Yeah, probably convenience store.
What's
I would
what's
guess.
in the bags?
Groceries.
Just like chips and water, stuff like that, beer.
Food of some sort.
Yeah, something.
Actually, like I know a homeless friend, so judging by that, it's probably like ice cream and popsicles and
Oh,
chocolate milk.
yeah.
Because they get the what are they called?
Yeah,
The-
yeah.
What are the cards that the government gives them?
EBT.
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 Yeah, EBT.
Oh, speaking of that, do you guys have the
Oh, we're talking about David,
popsicles
by the way.
in the
Yeah.
freezer?
Yeah, okay.
Did anyone take the popsicles home? Or
They're
no?
probably still in my freezer.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
You did put them in there?
I didn't put them in there.
You got the wrong
I told you
popsicles,
could.
Oh,
dude.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't either.
They weren't fucking rad.
I loved them.
I didn't like them.
Well,
Did you?
that's-
I didn't eat one.
They were gross.
Hey, you guys didn't eat one. Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, you had 11.
Literally 11.
Well, you had to eat them all before they melted. It doesn't have a freezer.
Yeah.
I told you could use.
He's
mine,
living the van life, everybody.
though.
Yeah. How's that going?
Gabby
Yeah, actually,
Petito
like
style.
Let's
all,
talk
all
about
jokes
the-
aside, tell us about the van life. Tell
Yeah.
us how you set
Tell
up your
us
van.
about
It's
the
becoming
van
like more of
life.
a popular thing.
Yeah, paint a picture of how you set up your van. And
How
see.
sweet are those bunk beds?
Tell us what it's like.
It's pretty sweet. I think the first thing that comes to my mind right now, thinking about van life, is that it's a lot easier doing it than I actually expected. It's a lot easier, kind of moving into the van, living that way, showering it.
All you
know.
do is park and sleep, right?
Yeah, park and sleep, and then hang out with it. Working 2 jobs and stuff while doing it. I think one of the other harder things is keeping my clothes organized, kind of keeping everything organized.
Who helped you build that?
So I was with my buddy Justin, and he kind of watched as I was sawing it
Yeah,
with my hands.
fucking right, dude.
Yeah, it was pretty sick though, dude. It was pretty sick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
he-
turned out really good.
Yeah, it was cool.
I'm
It was
pretty
like a
stoked
2-day
for you,
little
dude.
project. I got some more shelves to build inside, so I'll do that either tomorrow or the next day.
Would you say you're getting kind of used to like
Yeah.
sleeping in there?
Yeah, for sure. Like I'm kind of figuring out my my routine, how I get up in the bed, how I get out, how I change.
Yeah.
How was it like going into it? Like
Terrifying.
like when you
Terrifying.
moved out of your place
Oh yeah.
and had starting to set up the van and up to your first night. How was that whole
Oh, dude.
process?
Mentally, it was just fucked. Because you're thinking, oh God, you think about all the stuff that can go wrong and
Yeah.
the reality of it. But then once you're doing it, it's pretty much it's pretty much just a house,
Yeah.
but it's a van. And I think the way we built it, I think that made it a lot better.
Yeah, you've got a ton of storage for clothes. And
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
Your, for
So the one sacrifice of
clothes.
having less headspace, I think, feeds into the other aspects that I have more space now.
Are you regretting moving out of that your
No.
old place at all?
That's the
No?
other thing too. With the guy I used to live with, wasn't the best roommate, but I think now I'm so happy I don't have to go back to that house
Mhm.
and be in that place. I think it's a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mine. It's my own thing,
Mhm.
and hopefully now I get a little chance to make some money and think about my next move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be good.
Yeah.
What kind of jobs do you do?
Right now, I'm security at Moonshine Beach and in Pacific Beach, and also I'm a barback and busser at world famous restaurant in PB. So that's two pretty good jobs. They kind of
great calamari.
Oh yeah, the calamari was great.
The
Expensive
food
though.
Super
It
crisp.
was expensive.
Good
yeah.
food,
it?
but
Super
expensive,
crisp,
dude.
They put it on like a honey lemon coleslaw bed with almonds. And it was good.
Yeah, I mean, I think once we start making
What
money
we
there,
remembered of it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
well, I was
half
sober
off.
when we started eating.
half off there. $15 burger turns into an $8 burger or something like that, or
$8.
yeah,
Just tell him David.
$16 burger.
It was so classic. We were there the other day, and we were drinking and eating the other day over there, and God, it was so fucking awkward.
Wasn't that awkward?
It was
great.
a little awkward.
I just asked for my employee discount. She's like, "Oh, really?"
No, you didn't.
I was like, "Hey, can I get employee discount?"
She's
and she's
like,
like, "Oh,
what do you
for
mean?"
what?" She's like, "For what?" I'm like, "For the food." She's like, "Oh, you work here?" And I
She
say,
didn't
"Yeah."
say that. She didn't say that. She was
She
like,
said, "Oh, you
what
work-
do you
let's,
mean?"
Let's hear the other side to this. Let's hear Justin's perspective.
Yeah. We'll hear Justin and then David, you rebuke.
Yeah.
All right, not really a story here, but
It sounds like there is.
But there is.
Oh, we can make a story.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we
Just
were.
lie, Justin.
Yeah, exactly. We went in, have some drinks, fucking ate some food and shit, and we were hanging out, and obviously the waitress has never seen David.
I hadn't met her. Yeah.
No, you fucking did not meet her.
I hadn't met her.
Hadn't.
Oh,
Had
hadn't.
not.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So she thinks we're regular customers, and we're hanging out. And I go, David, you should probably tell her, ask her about the discount before she rings this shit up.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, okay, cool, yeah. And so she comes up, and he's like, yeah. So hey, how's it going? Like, do I like get a discount on this?
Oh no, I asked like, hey, can I get the discount?
Yeah. And she's like, for what?
Can I get the free calamari?
Like, I guess the point of the story is the whole way he went about this was just so awkward.
I,
and
I,
weird.
I remember saying like, hey, can I get the employee discount for this? And she's like,
She looked
for
at him
what?
like, for what? Like, I don't know. It was just like really weird and awkward.
yeah. She was
A
like,
riveting story.
And then she's like,
It was
you
a
started
dumb
work.
It was
story.
a
Well,
roller
then-
coaster all the way through.
Well, then afterwards, she's like,
Had
oh,
me on the
you
edge of my
start
seat.
was that?
afterwards.
Said
she-
I was on the edge of my
Yeah.
seat.
All right. Yeah, I guess.
But yeah, after we did it, she was like, "Oh, you work here?" She told us her name. I told her my name. She's like, "Oh, I'll go get that for you right now." And she left, and it wasn't an issue.
Do you
So-
think you could go to like just a random restaurant that you've never been to before and be like,
That's what I thought about.
hey, can I
Afterwards,
get the
we
employee
talked about-
discount? I just started working here.
We talked about
haven't
that.
met yet.
Yeah, I just started working here. I want the employee discount. I think I don't know how they would know. We
Yeah,
thought about
I mean,
that. though.
obviously they're gonna fucking ask like the manager and shit. Like, does this dude actually work here and shit?
Yeah. Worst case scenario, you pay full price for the meal.
Yeah.
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 Not exactly.
Or
That
maybe
too.
there's like different restaurants. You'd be like, yeah, I work at the other one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah,
true. That's
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah,
mean,
but
don't-
dude, that helps a lot, dude.
For-
Half off for
for-
food.
Yeah.
Oh, that-
For bigger franchises, they usually have like employee IDs and stuff. Like my brother worked at the Van store for a while, so he got discounts on shoes, but he would have to type in his little employee code if he wanted them at
When
any
he like
Vans.
checked out.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. So like if he went to a different Van store, they would know that he's an employee.
Dude,
yeah.
now that we get the employee discount, we should all go there when we get paid and have a nice little meal.
I wonder if you could just share your code with like your friends too.
Or
if it's like a
My
photo
friend
thing.
had a Safeway employee discount code that wasn't his, so he got like 20% off all his groceries
Really?
for years. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. That's the way to do
Discounts are the best. When you have discounts and you use them, they're the best.
Oh yeah, take full advantage of them. That's the one thing I like fucked up in doing, like my line of work. So the last place I worked, I had some pretty cool like sponsors, and I just never took anybody up on stuff. And like I'm talking like getting stuff 50% off to free of it was Shimano.
Oh, Shimano?
Yeah, Shimano
Nice.
for fishing.
Yeah.
Shimano, Costa. I took Costa up on a couple recently because the boat I'm on now we're also sponsored by Costa. So I took them up on that recently.
Yeah. The last like adult job I had, financial advising.
Yeah. Sorry. The helicopter. There's a lot of crime down here. So
helicopter-
yeah,
Yeah,
helicopters are
The helicopter's out looking
in
for
force,
alcoholics.
So sorry about that.
Justin's
It looks
sweating.
like it's flying away now. But the first big job I had, financial advising, I had a 50% off all Dell products that I should have taken advantage of, but I never bought. But I never had any money. Anyways,
What's all
so.
Dell? What is that?
Dell is like the computer company.
Oh, Dell.
So I could have bought a nice computer for pretty cheap.
Yeah.
But I did not.
Yeah.
It's fucking back. Helicopter.
They're gonna be circling. They did this yesterday, dude. There's some fucking crazy shit going on down here. I mean,
Let's
there's always
go
some
find out
crazy
what's
shit
going on. Let's go chase them down. and
Yeah.
see if they want
Mo-
to. See if
we'll
they want to
just run
sit
with
in.
the table.
Yeah.
Mobile podcast.
Yeah. Exactly. Hey man, I know you're running the cost. We get a minute to talk to us.
Yeah, right.
We'd love to have you on our show.
Can you not do that?
Oh man.
All right. Let's fucking wrap it up.
How long have we been recording?
It's been like 43 minutes.
Oh, so only. We got more time.
Yeah.
We can't cut this
Justin
short.
has some good stories for us.
Okay, so
Well, I know Justin was,
Tell us
we were
how
talking about
dating
your.
Dating in your early 40s.
Dude, we don't have to talk about that.
whatever,
Yeah,
dude.
no, let's
like, I'm
leave
not trying
that
to
out of
talk
there.
about shit like that. Yeah.
Um,
You're such a dick.
Well, I
What
think
about-
people want to know.
what
'cause
about
dating's
dating-
hard? Dating's hard in PB.
What about
man.
dating in a van?
Yeah, actually, let's talk about
Ooh,
that.
that-
Dating,
that
dating
would be
PB.
good.
That's a good one, dude.
how do
And-
you?
Yeah, dating in a van.
Dating in
Yeah.
PB.
Do you want to
see
know how
this
I
going?
take girls
That is
to
the
van?
podcast title right there. Dating in Pacific Beach.
Do you want to know how I take girls back to the van?
What's up?
Is that the question? Okay.
You don't.
Do you
so-
chloroform?
A
You
club.
just don't.
Yeah, honestly, the answer
Does this
is
smell
I
like
haven't yet.
chloroform?
I haven't yet.
A
no.
hammer.
It's-
What does it smell like?
I think it's gonna be pretty hard. You know, I think
Yeah.
I think the way some when we were talking about this earlier.
Will you
was-
guys fit in your bed?
Yeah, even with the even if you get her back, the headspace sucks.
Well, I know you like bigger girls, so like I don't know.
Yeah.
The van might tip over into the middle of the
Well, I don't
street.
know if they'll both fit in the fucking
Well,
bed.
you know, I think there's two different ways to say it. You could
think
tell her,
David
hey,
barely fits in
I'm
the bed.
homeless, or you could tell her, hey, I'm doing van life and I'm kind of just traveling.
No,
That's
what,
what you
you
should
do
do.
is
Sounds a
you,
lot better.
you pay for an Uber back to her place. That's how you do it.
Right, but a lot of times girls, you know, unless you have a place, they're really not interested.
Well, like I
Usually
was saying
right.
earlier, this little storage space behind us opened up.
Just tell them I'm
Jesus
just traveling here.
fucking
I'm just traveling
Christ.
here.
I'm just a weary
yeah.
traveler looking for my keep.
I'm doing van life down here, so I don't really have a good place to go. But we can go back to your place.
No, but
I'll pay for
in
the
all
Uber.
honesty, let's talk about dating down here in PB.
Yeah, Justin.
it
how,
sucks.
how do you feel about it?
No, fucking.
Dating in PB is terrible. Dating in
Especially-
San Diego is rough.
As a
If
young
you're-
man,
if you're actually looking,
I haven't had much.
if you're
luck.
actually if you're actually looking for something to like last, it's like you gotta hit the jackpot. It doesn't really.
You've
happen
had a
down
lot of
here.
success though.
you've had what,
I've had
11,
zero
11
girlfriends
dates?
down
You've
here.
had 11
yes,
dates?
I've had 11.
11 sexual encounters?
Yes, but are any of those long term?
They don't have to be.
Well, you don't move to PB to do that.
That's
I
what
mean,
I'm saying. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's
If you're
the
looking
thing.
for
It's-
some
it's
long
a-
term, this
it's
is the
a-
wrong.
I mean, I do.
Right.
It's the
that's what I
wrong
was
part of
getting
the
at.
world.
ladies out there, but like,
Yeah. Well,
Most
that's
people
because
don't.
Justin's
they're
looking
paying
for a
their
wifey.
children's- They're paying their children's rent down here.
that's true.
That's your dating pool.
Whoa, dude, what the fuck?
That's
I
fucked
meant
up,
it in a
dude.
good way, dude.
Justin's looking for a girl to give his grandma's
cougar
ring
hunting.
to.
God.
And his
Ladies.
virginity.
Yeah. So if any
Yeah.
if any grandmas are like
So-
available,
Tell your parents.
Yeah. So Forrest, what's actually this will be a good one. What's dating like? Being a
oh yeah,
deep sea fisherman, a sport
it is
fisherman.
fucking terrible.
I can bet.
Let me tell you,
Yeah.
it is terrible.
tell us all about it.
Everyone you talk to in my industry will tell you the same story.
Fucking
I
helicopter.
came home early from a trip to surprise my wife, and there she was in bed with another guy.
You hate to see it.
Every guy
It's
will tell you
horrible.
the same
You
thing.
just come
dude.
back in the middle of the day instead of come back late at night. Then you never know.
Yeah, so then you never know. And it
Well,
can
the
go on
thing is,
forever.
we're gone for weeks at
Yeah,
a time. So
yeah,
you know, if something happens, if you take a trip off,
it's fucked up.
then you don't tell your wife you can come home.
I couldn't imagine that.
Yeah, no, it's tough. Every relationship I've been in has been, or every, cool girl that I've been pursuing a relationship with has always turned out to be, well, I like you, but I can't deal with your job, with
You
you
can't
being
date
gone
with it.
all the
It's
time.
just, you're on so long. And
Yeah.
girls have needs, guys have needs.
And,
it's-
no cell phone service, no real way of talking to him. I'm busy. I don't carry my phone in my pocket. When I get on the boat, I literally take my phone out, set it down in either the wheelhouse or on my bunk, and I
yeah,
don't check
you're
it.
gone.
I'll go 3-4 days without looking at my phone, and all of a sudden I'll look at it, and I'll have a couple of messages on WhatsApp or whatever.
That's why you never respond to my dick pics.
Well, yeah,
I remember my boss
I take a lot of time.
I
on
like to
those.
pretend like I don't get those.
and my
So you
boss and
keep
his
sending
wife. They had a great relationship, but I mean, they definitely had to put in work to make it work.
Right, because this is when you were commercial fishing, right?
Yeah. He'll be gone. We'll be on a day trip, and a lot of times she'll come to the docks as we're getting there,
Yeah.
and she'll kind of just stay around for a little bit, and then maybe order pizza for everyone, so that we can kind of
Yeah.
take a 5-10 minute break and eat some food. And I think that's like, especially when you're that deep into a relationship. I mean, they've been married since they were in high school.
Yeah.
I think it gives you almost like just a sense of comfort, knowing like, we'll see her when we get back to port, But we were doing day
Yeah.
trips. You, on the other hand, you do like week-long trips.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
I will go months without stepping off that boat.
Oh, that's craziness.
I have
Yeah.
a quick little improv game we could do here.
What's up?
Now that Justin's back, so let's picture this: Forrest, you're a fisherman at sea, come home
What
early, and you walk in
I don't know if I like where
on
this is
your
going.
on your wife Justin in bed with David. How does this go down? I want you.
Wife
You guys are
Justin?
gonna play. So you're
Justin's
you're
the
the
wife.
wife.
Oh, I'm
you're,
the wife.
You're the one who
You
gets
guys
the
are
prize.
you guys are playing characters here. David is the guy that she's sleeping with. So
Okay,
so
sick.
Forrest, walk in, go.
I don't know. I honestly, fuck, dude.
Justin, you're so fucking hot.
Oh God, is that your husband? You said he wasn't gonna be back for another week.
The fuck is going on here?
Oh fuck.
Oh, just riding some dick.
Is
Hey
this
man,
what you do while I'm gone?
she told me she was single, man. She told me she was single.
Wow.
Get the fuck out of my house.
Do you have a window I can crawl out of?
I forgot what role I'm playing.
Are you
You're-
wearing my underwear?
Oh, I'm the wife.
You're the hot wife with the banging
Oh,
tits.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Is that my shirt?
Oh, Delilah, run!
No.
Delilah, he smells
Justina.
like fish. Justina.
Oh God.
Oh God, I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
God, you fishermen are crazy.
Oh, he's chasing me. Get in my
Get
car.
back here.
Police help!
Oh God, I gotta get in my car.
There's
I-
so much fish in this.
the
in
car
this
I live
bed.
in. Oh God, he's right behind me.
Props, dude. Hell yeah.
Fuck, dude. I've never
Okay.
thought about that. I don't
drop
think,
into the
I honestly, I
distance.
don't think I do anything crazy.
You got another
I
drink
think-
for me, Essay?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Honestly, I think.
Oh no, I want the pineapple.
Oh,
one.
I'll take that one. I'll take that one. But thank you, brother.
Yeah.
I'll fuck with the pineapple. one.
Justin's very needy.
I am.
How about mango?
I hate mango.
He hates mango.
Damn it, dude.
He
Super
hates
hate-
the
I
mango
super hate
one.
it.
The most foreign Justin ever got in his childhood with food was pineapple from Hawaii.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
It was actually from Hawaii.
There you go. The one all the way at the bottom.
Yeah.
Mucho gracias.
Yeah, I don't
That
know
was the
how to
most
do.
Spanish I've
No,
ever spoken
honestly,
in my life.
if I came home and saw my wife in bed with another guy,
Would you
honestly-
get mad at the guy or your girl?
I
I feel like
don't
I'd get
think-
mad at the girl.
I don't think I would freak out. I don't think I'd get mad. I think I'd literally just look at it and just.
I would turn around and walk away.
I don't get
Fucking-
paid enough
I
to
would
deal with
turn
this.
I'd deal
around
with
and
it the
walk
next
away.
day.
I
Yeah.
would turn around and walk away. That's the best way to deal with it.
Let her soak
Because
in getting
anything
caught.
else, if I do anything, I'm automatically in the wrong. It's
Yeah.
automatically my fault. I'm the one that's going to go to jail.
You know, in Europe, it's called a crime of passion if you kill him, and
Jesus.
it's called a crime of passion. And if you kill a man who's cheating with your wife, and you kill him, they're more lenient because it's a crime of passion. It's
I get that, dude.
a
Interesting.
crime of passion.
But real quick,
Interesting.
real quick, do you guys want to hear the best sound in the world?
That sounded terrible on there.
That did sound bad. It's the best sound in the world.
Oh God, Justin's he's not stopping.
Yeah, honestly, I think I would just turn around and walk out. I'd grab my stuff and,
Well, yeah.
or deal with it later. I
Yeah.
would just go get a hotel room for the night and let myself calm down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucked up, dude. Like, like things like that happen, dude. It's.
Oh, yeah.
It's. I gotta be honest with you, man. Like, shit like that happening, like relationships and stuff. It's probably the worst feeling in the world when shit goes south.
Oh, it is.
I'd rather have
terrible.
broken bones.
You
than
you
It
open
is
yourself
terrible.
up to heartache. Really, I mean,
Heartache
that-
is the worst.
that's the beauty of relationships, though. I mean, I think there's a good quote: "It's better to have loved than never loved at all." And I think
it's
it is
good. It's good learning.
But honestly, yeah,
it's
because
the
sometimes,
worst feeling in the fucking world.
yeah,
Oh,
sometimes
yeah.
you forget what it feels like, and you get you fall in love again with somebody, and you start getting feelings, and then something like that happens, and you're like, never again.
Yeah, I remember the last girl I dated. This is back when I was working on the East Coast. I was dating her, and I was doing 3-day, 2-day trips, just easy stuff. And I'd come back, and then I'd have the night off after 2 or 3 days.
Nice.
And she was going to school up in Boston, which is about an hour drive from where I was. Also, there's traffic, then it turns into like hour and a half, hour 45. So I would get off these trips, and I would drive an hour and a half, hour 45, to go up to school, to her school, to pick her up and bring her home for the weekend. And on these trips, I would literally be up for 2 to 3 days straight without sleeping.
Shut.
And
The
then
fuck
drive up to
up,
Boston,
dude.
pick her up, bring her back to her house, hang out with her, take her out to dinner, whatever. And,
Do the gritty.
yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, of course. But,
You had sex?
no, never. But yeah, I would come home and, I'd bring her back to the house. And it would be like, I'd go to bed around 10, 11 o'clock at night because I'm just absolutely exhausted. I have to go to work the next day at 3 o'clock in the morning. And she lived an hour away from the boat, so I would leave her house a little before 2 o'clock in the morning. So I would just absolutely kill myself on weekends, pretty much. Try to stay up with her as long as I can. And it would only last till about 10, 11 o'clock at night.
That's pretty good.
And she would always get so mad at me for going to sleep. She would always get so mad at me.
I would have been mad
going to sleep.
too. Like, going to sleep? That's fucked up.
Yeah,
dude.
after being up for 48
Like,
hours,
how
72
dare
hours.
you work hard?
Would you tell her
and wanna
that?
go to
Like, would
sleep?
you explain to her, like, hey, you know?
Oh
I've been up
yeah,
for the
she
last
knew.
2 days.
I was like, yeah, I've been up for 2 days, and I just drove an hour and a half to come and pick you up at school,
Yeah,
bring
I
you
think-
back home, just so that we could hang out
I think that's
for
grounds.
this one night.
I'm gonna side with her, dude.
I think that's grounds for never
I'm just gonna
picking
go
her
ahead
up
and mute
again.
your mic, Justin.
Yeah, I think that girl needs to get a perspective change.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, she
and she would
sounds
always
sucky.
just picking fights with me. And then one of her friends eventually reached out to me and texted me and was like, "Hey, you're like a super nice guy. Like, you
Her
do so much
friend
for-"
reached out.
Yeah,
to
her
you?
friend reached out to me and was like, "Hey, you're like a super nice guy and stuff." And I hate seeing this go on. She's been cheating on you with the guy from across the hall in her dorm.
Shut the fuck up,
Yeah.
dude.
Bitches do bitches.
Oh,
things,
yeah.
man. That's for real.
So, yeah, that's how most of my relationships have gone.
Wow.
But
It is what it is, bro.
yeah, it's
You
you know
started getting cheated on young.
Well, at least
Oh,
someone's
yeah.
miserable out here.
every
too.
every relationship, because I've been working in the fishing industry my whole life,
Yeah.
and
Have-
everyone I'm just can't deal with
Have you ever
me
thought?
being gone.
Have you ever thought about dating fish?
It
We
could
don't
work.
talk about that.
They're not gonna talk back to you.
Yeah, but what happens on the boat stays on the boat.
Ah,
What happens at sea stays at sea. There's a saying that everyone always
Can
jokes
you
around
not
about.
Fart on mic, please.
Yeah.
dude.
There's,
that
there's, a,
just fucking happened.
there's a saying on boats that we always joke around about. It's not gay if you're underway.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Jesus
Like Kanye West, gay fish.
Yeah.
Kanye West is a reasonable person.
he loves fish sticks.
He's a very nice human being that is reasonable.
He's our next president.
Yeah, he should be.
Kanye, what is it, 2024? Kanye?
God.
Kanye.
I'd vote for him just to see how this shit would roll out.
You would do that, wouldn't you?
I would. Just to see how this
man.
motherfucker would.
we all have to-
I don't know.
If he's president, everyone has to
it's
wear
already
his
a,
new,
It's already
new
a fucking
shoes.
shit show, dude. Might as well make it just like even worse.
Four
all-
more years.
We all have to wear Yeezys.
Yeah. Yeah. Government issued Yeezys. Oh
That'd be
my-
sick. Government issued Yeezys.
They're so ugly.
Oh man.
Well, then that that would really.
I don't understand how those things are worth so much money.
Would Kim Kardashian be the first lady?
No, I think
No,
they're
they're not married
divorced
anymore.
now.
Oh yeah.
He wouldn't have one. He
Yeah.
would probably be the first ever president that isn't married.
Is single?
Really?
Yeah.
Just a
Yeah, I think so.
divorce.
Really?
yeah,
No shit.
yeah. They've all been married. Even Donald Trump was married.
Fuck yeah, he's married
Still is. Yeah.
Yeah.
to a gangster
Faithful, loving
lady,
marriage.
dude.
I think marriage is overrated, dude. Especially nowadays.
In your experience?
Yeah, my experience of dating, overrated.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It can be that way, but
I think it works out for best for people who are like, they're together, they're really good friends, they're they're lovers, whatever, and then they just down the road, years down the road, like yeah, let's just put this in writing. But I don't think right away, like 3 years into a relationship, I don't think that's enough time to say that you should get married.
You know what's funny? I agree with you, but my parents, they got my dad proposed to my mom after knowing her for 2 months, after they were dating for 2 months, and they got married.
Crazy.
They
Guess
got
what?
married a year to the day from when they first went when they went on their first date.
guess what, Steven?
What?
That rarely ever happens.
I know.
And good for your
That's
parents.
why I
Shout out to
said-
your parents, dude.
That's why I said I agree with them.
They're
Yeah.
Yeah.
good people.
They're
and-
definitely the minority in the situation, but that's awesome.
But
that
shout out
happened.
to them, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking rad.
Because I think
No, they're in
also
love
when
to
you
this
know,
day.
you know, right?
Yeah.
Like yeah.
You know.
One day I wish I meet a girl like that.
everything
You
happens
will.
for a reason,
You
right?
will, David. Or a guy.
David looks like Gronk.
Thank you guys. Yes, I do.
This guy just gets so much.
I get no love.
pussy. He does get a lot of love, dude.
My DMs are dry, people.
I honestly think you look better than Gronk.
Oh wow, thank
I
you.
do. I think you look better than Gronk.
Well, I like to think I'm better at jujitsu than Gronk.
Gronk doesn't have a cool tattoo of a swastika on his forehead.
That's so true. Yeah,
Did you get that removed,
yeah, I did.
or do you wear
Look
makeup?
at him.
Well,
Is it makeup or removed?
It's
I
actually
can't tell.
It's L'Oreal.
I bet Gronk doesn't live in a van either.
You know, yeah, Gronk would not be able to fit in the van that I live in. So I think we got
That
a
is
couple.
true. That guy is built like a brick shit house.
I feel
You got him there.
Yeah.
You're one
Really?
up on him there.
I don't know, dude.
He's
I
too
think
fat.
you look better than Gronk. I'm not trying to make you feel better or anything, but I do feel like you look better than him.
Thank you, man.
Like you do look like him, but you look better.
I think it's the diet. I think I could definitely give it to the diet, my clear skin, and my good looks. and my
Gronk needs to
biceps.
go on the 98% carbohydrate
It's the
diet, and
Russian
that's what's
Jew.
gonna fix it.
Maybe.
The Russian Jew.
Oof. Yes. Yeah.
You're hot, dude.
Hot news.
Yeah.
It's hard being hot.
Well, on that note,
Yeah.
Oh, you got any more topics on that list over there for us? Let's hit one more, and then we could probably call it.
Yeah. People are.
ooh, how about
Oh, let's see.
dirt biking?
Oh, dirt biking.
I feel like I'm the only person that hears that dirt bike. Does anybody else
I have
dirt
no
bike?
experience dirt biking
I,
in my life.
I've dirt biked.
I had a
Yeah.
cousin whose best friend died dirt biking. He was like a
Interesting, 'cause I
motocross
have a-
racer, and he died. But
I actually have 2 motocross death stories.
Oh.
One is very juicy.
Are they
let's
yours?
hear the juicy one. I don't want to
Okay.
hear the sad one.
Okay.
I mean, they're both sad.
Well,
but,
Yeah,
Let me-
I was gonna
let me
say they're
rephrase.
both pretty sad.
yeah.
But one is like, I would not really juicy, but it's definitely tragic, and there's more to the story that is yet to be found out about. So back on Cape Cod, there's this off-road trail called the Punk Horns. It's right by like the tech school. Yes.
I remember you told me about this story.
Yeah.
This fucking gnarly story.
Yeah, this is a gnarly story.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's this off-road trail called the Punk Horns that all like the high school tech kids, they go down there, hang out. It's wide enough to, you bring your trucks down there. There's all sorts of big mud pits and, open fields where everyone would go party and have these big bonfires and hang out. And it's been like a great place for all of us for years to go and hang out. All the kids at the tech school. I didn't go to tech school, but I had friends I went to tech schools, and I worked on cars and stuff, so I'd always hang out with them. So anyways, there was one day where, or actually let me back up. There was this one guy, there's like one house there on a cranberry bog that's kind of at the end of the trail, where a lot of people would hang out. It's not that guy's cranberry bog, it's an old cranberry bog that's abandoned, and that's where everyone had their bonfires and stuff. Everyone would park their trucks or whatever. And the guy who lived close by there, where you could see his house, he hated kids. He would always come out and complain, always just start trouble with people, but it was perfectly legal for us to be there because it's a public trail, and that's what that was meant for, because there's not much that happens on Cape Cod in the wintertime. So they set aside that place. Police knew we went there and stuff, and they set aside for us to be able to go down there and have fun safely. Anyways, that guy hated kids. And there was this kid, a couple kids. There was this one kid from the tech school that would used to always go and ride his dirt bike down there. And one day, that guy got so fed up with that guy riding his dirt bike, he tied a wire in between 2 trees on the trail.
No.
Yeah, at like head height.
Dude, this story's gnar.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
So the kid was flying
Dude,
down
I feel
this
like
trail.
I read about that in a spy novel when I was.
It's like a
kid.
movie.
It was this story got around, I'm sure.
Holy
Um,
shit.
So this kid was riding he was probably 15, 16 years old, lived close by to there, and he would ride his dirt bike there every day. He was riding his dirt bike down this trail, just flying down the trail, and didn't see the wire, hit the fucking wire, and got decapitated. The guy like perfectly like measured it,
Dude.
My
so that
god.
one he was riding his dirt bike, that it would hit him.
So this guy got
and
so
they
fed
never-
up that he murdered a teenager.
Yeah.
and they were never able to pin it on that guy. But pretty much it's like unspoken that everyone knows that was him. It's the only guy that
I guess he
hated people
There's no way to
being
prove
there.
that was him. That's insane.
Yeah.
Could you imagine like hating kids so much? Like, yeah, kids are annoying and stuff sometimes, but like I love kids,
Yeah, and they weren't coming onto his property.
and they're having fun, dude. Like we were kids once
Mhm.
before, and we had fun, and it's like that's how kids are,
And it's not like that trail wasn't there before that guy moved there.
Yeah,
And it's like known that that's where all these kids go to hang out.
yeah, I guess
Yeah.
no one probably ever
It's
went
a public
dirt biking
trail.
there again.
It's a public trail that people are allowed to go down.
could you imagine fucking killing a kid? That's fucked.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
that guy is fucking gnarly.
What a piece of shit,
Yeah.
dude.
I remember he built a wall on one of the trails, like a little rock wall on one of the trails. He had like a front end loader, and he put a bunch of boulders up in this wall, So it's like
He's the only one here breaking the law.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
And it, there was enough space in between them so that people walking their dogs or walking the trail could get by easily.
Like
but you
this
couldn't get like
kid-
a truck or an ATV down there.
Like this guy was never a kid.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It's like have some fucking like sympathy for kids. Like they have fun.
That's something like you put yourself there in your mind. Like would I be like? I would never even get to the point where I was thinking
Yeah.
of putting chicken wire in front of a.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah.
No, dude.
Killing a
Are you
kid.
kidding me?
Oh,
I'd maybe shoot him with paintball guns, but like,
that'd be funny.
yeah,
Yeah.
like do some funny ass shit that like gets you off on it. But fucking killing a kid, like,
And that's a brutal way to do it too.
come on,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
That's completely fucked
that's
up.
probably pretty
fucked.
painless, honestly. But
Well,
I mean,
Well,
if it just,
he shouldn't have been killed.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
But if you had to kill a kid,
Yeah.
What the fuck?
that would probably
Should
be the way
never
to go
ever
about
have
it,
to
right?
kill a kid.
Well, yeah, but if you
But if
have
you
to,
had
Yeah.
but if I were to kill a
but
kid,
if the situation calls for it,
There's 1,000 ways, you
well,
know.
let me tell you, if I were to kill a kid,
There's 1,000 reasons to kill a kid.
no, there's 1,000 ways to
At
skin a
least.
kid.
Yeah.
Okay, this is getting weird.
Yeah.
But I,
Well,
I remember when, after you set up that brick wall, dude, it was like a big thing. Everyone was talking so much shit about it. Like, fuck this guy. Like, what are we going to do?
No one went to kill that motherfucker.
No.
Just beat him with a
no,
bat.
he's gonna
Oh,
die
man.
alone and
Yeah.
knowing what he
That's almost more miserable.
did. Yeah,
yeah.
but now no one's ever gonna go dirt biking on that trail again. Because what if that guy gets
Oh,
sick of it
no,
and
no,
hangs more
no,
chicken
no,
wire?
no. People go down there just to spite him.
Oh, is that
That's
Well,
high
I don't
risk.
think they ride dirt bikes down there, but
Okay,
everyone brings their
I was
trucks
like,
down
that's
there.
high risk, low reward.
I remember, dude, I went down there with, this is when I had my big truck, my 2500. And a video of this got posted of me fucking hooking up to this rock wall and just tearing it down and just dragging it like completely out, dude. And it got so much hype.
Was
I
it the guy's house?
I was no, it was on one of the trails.
Oh, sick.
The guy just decided to shut down the trails. But dude, I was like famous around town after that. After tearing down that fucking wall, there was a huge party down there that night that I
That's
did
awesome.
that.
Yeah.
And then the very next day, he went and put up another wall.
Wow.
Is he still alive? Because I feel like we should just kill him.
Dude, don't say that because if this guy dies in the next couple weeks, we're
Dude, I'm fucking in California.
suspects.
Like, I'm not going out there.
I don't think you would be able
The
to find
guy's-
punk
you
horns.
guys
a
dead.
likely
Wait,
story.
you
Justin.
The
are
guy's
going
fucking
on a
dead,
trip.
dude.
story.
I don't
You
think
are
you'd be
going
able
on
to
a
find the
trip.
punk horns on your own, anyways.
Yeah, I don't even know what he's talking about.
Did you
Like,
guys ever do that that game when you were young where you'd have like a friend stand across the street and when cars would come by you'd pretend to pull over?
Oh yeah,
We did that, yeah.
Oh yeah,
I used
That's
to do
pretty
that all
funny.
the
I remember
time.
some
That
guy
was so
hopped
fun.
out of his car trying to fight us for doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
People
why
get so
people get
mad.
so mad.
People get so mad.
I don't
Yeah.
understand it at all.
No, that shit's hilarious.
Yeah,
Some angry 45-year-old man is gonna get out and scream at 12-year-olds.
yeah.
Old man.
I know.
That's like something that
Geriatric.
Justin would do.
Fucking old man.
Hey, you darn kid.
Don't do that.
Shouldn't you be on Xbox?
I don't know. Do you guys have any dirt bike stories?
I've actually,
Or
I've
injuries?
actually
No,
never dirt
I've
bike.
never even
Too
ridden
many.
one. I learned
Too
to ride
many?
the first time I ever rode drove a moped was in Thailand. I just had to hop on the rental.
They had
Yeah.
mopeds.
It was a $20 deposit, and I just hopped on the moped and figured it out.
Mopeds are so underrated, dude.
They're
It was so
amazing,
fun.
dude.
they
I had
are
a-
so much fun.
I had my girlfriend at the time on the back too, so I was in
Oh,
charge
dude,
of
that's
her
a
life.
that's a tough way to learn.
Dude, and yeah, so and everyone drives on the other side of the road,
Yeah,
right? So I had figured that out real quick. Like you pull out and you're like, oh, I gotta make a unprotected right turn.
Are the roads
here.
busy?
Yeah.
Like, are there a lot of people on
Busy,
the
dude.
roads?
Like,
huh?
you
Is
think-
there Asian people
You
there?
think like the traffic down on, yeah, you think that like a bad day of traffic on I-5, but half the people are on motorcycles. That's what it's like.
wow.
All the time.
Dude, I remember in Miami, I was fucked up. I was drunk driving this fucking moped, and it was my first
In
time.
international waters.
Yeah, in international.
Call
waters.
the police.
In Mexico,
Yeah.
so it's not illegal, not including stuff. But it was my first time riding a moped with a chick on the back, and I remember getting on there and just being like, "Holy shit, dude!"
Yeah.
Like it's such a weird feeling.
Yeah.
It's like you'll stand up
Her
on the
life is
moped
in your
like,
hands.
when you stop, and you'll stand up and support your own weight. They don't move, so now you're carrying them and the moped while trying to keep it like balanced and stuff. And it's so weird, like making turn. It's just such a weird feeling having someone on the back.
Are you talking about the chick?
The chick in Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sick.
yeah.
When we were in
She was fun,
Indonesia,
dude.
She's
Miami
so
was so much
banging.
fun.
When was it Miami?
That's the girl
was
you
about a
met
year
in
ago.
Cabo, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She was super cool. She is, dude.
Dude.
She is dope. She's
Fuck
awesome. Her and her
yeah.
friend are both super awesome.
Little smoke shows.
Yeah, they're good looking girls. Well, yeah, she was a
Yeah, like whatever.
dancer down there.
Oh, like she danced for ballet?
Yeah, yeah. But
The
no,
exotic
she was like
variety.
she was like a very very nice person, very
Like
down
Asian
to
tap
earth.
dancing.
And she had quit doing that. She had stopped dancing, but she was honestly just such a nice person.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
That's rad.
Yeah, and she got us into all these like bars and clubs and stuff for like free. You know, drinks were fucking nothing, no cover charge. Didn't have to stand in lines.
God, I gotta meet me a
free
stripper.
rides everywhere.
She didn't strip. She was a tap dancer.
I'm a dancer. I'm an escort. I'm not a whore. I'm an escort.
She was a hula dancer.
Okay.
Yeah.
shit.
She was
Would
really
she
was she
wear-
a hula
Did
dancer?
she wear clothes
Hula
when she
dancer.
did
Dude,
it?
fuck yeah.
Yeah, no, she was awesome. She's super nice. I still talk to her.
Do you?
Yeah, every now and again.
I love that, dude.
Yeah, but I was down there I didn't plan on like going down there to like hang out with her. I flew down there for a job interview. And I didn't tell her that. I didn't tell her I was there for a
Right.
job interview. Because I went when she's working for some other company
She's
now.
working for Showgirls. I was like, whatever.
No, she's working for like some other company now. So while she was at work, I went and did the job interview. So
Cool.
Yeah.
Want to wrap it up there?
yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
dude.
feel like that's a good place to end it.
Thank you guys so much for listening.
Yeah, and don't forget, let us know what you think. Don't
We're-
forget, comment, subscribe, like the video, check out our Instagram, all that good stuff.
We're always happy to see good or bad comments, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Let us know how we're doing.
Go, David. You look like you want to say
Fuck
something.
yeah.
Guess the secret item that Justin's wearing, and we will shout you out in the comments too on our next episode. We'll shout you out.
Love it. All right.
All
The
right.
Fucking
Palms
love you guys.
Episode fucking 5 or 6. 4.
Dude.
This might be like 7 or something.
Super psyched on
No,
you
I
guys
have no
listening to
idea.
us.
Wow, time flies.
It
Yeah.
does.
All right. Well, thanks, guys.
Later.
Yeah, see you guys.